My chief officer, he was screaming, "We have to get to the engine room. They're on board. They're on board."
Nigerian pirates armed and gunning for American Captain Ren Thomas.
How many pirates?
6.
Were they all armed?
Yes.
What were they armed with?
AK-47s.
Aboard his boat, the Sea Retriever, just off the coast of Nigeria, ferrying supplies to offshore oil operations. It was 3 in the morning, October 23rd of last year. Thomas was running for his life.
It was my chief officer, and he was pulling on me, screaming at me that the pirates were on board, that we needed to get down to the safe room.
The safe room, a tank room behind the engine room with a watertight door. Thomas, one other American crew member, and nearly all their Nigerian crew made it inside. The pirates had pulled up in a small powerboat next to Thomas's ship and simply climbed aboard. With no armed guards to stop them, the pirates fanned out through the ship, finally cornering Thomas and his crew inside the hot tank room for 6 excruciating hours.
They cut the hole big enough that they stuck a barrel of one of their guns in there and started shooting.
They started firing.
Started firing rounds in there.
A life or death moment Thomas had predicted. Thomas worked for Edison Schwest Offshore, a contractor that supplies and supports a multi-million-dollar Chevron oil operation off the coast of Nigeria. Months before, he had emailed the operations coordinator of Edison Schwest, writing that he was feeling threatened by his own crew. He added, "I am also asking to not return to Nigeria."
They knew there were security issues. They knew about all the threats.
They told you that things would improve.
Yes.
But the problems never stopped. Edison Schwest did not reply to CNN's request for comment. On the fateful trip, dock workers announced over a two-way radio where the ship was going, a major security breach.
The pirates told me they knew where we was going. They knew my cargo. They knew my position. They knew what track I was taking.
He was taken captive, beginning 18 days of hell in the Nigerian jungle and swamps for Thomas and the one other American crew member. Barely any sleep and barely any food. A package of ramen noodles on days the pirates fed them.
Did you think you were going to die?
I knew I was going to die. We knew it every day, every night.
The pirates wanted $2 million for their American captives. Thomas believes the ransom paid was far less, though CNN cannot confirm who paid the ransom or who received it. But the captain says the FBI told him the terrorist group Boko Haram profits from these kidnappings. The same Boko Haram which in April kidnapped nearly 300 Nigerian girls and has unleashed devastating bomb attacks in the region.
It makes me angry knowing that, yes, that my kidnapping helped somebody, the ransom helped somebody, knowing that this money's going somewhere bad.
The FBI would not comment, but experts say while Somali pirates have been weakened, the number of piracy incidents off the coast of Nigeria is only on the increase.
Essentially, Boko Haram gets funding from piracy through services that they provided at some point or another to the pirate groups. That could have been smuggling, that could have been personnel, weapons.
Even though the pirates released him, Captain Thomas is still not free.
It's ruined me. And my wife wants the man back that she lost when I went over there the last time. And I'll never come back. I'm still in Nigeria.
Kyung La, CNN, Houston.